Today we're going to delve a little bit deeper into what happens if you are working while collecting Social Security. I did a video on this before, which you can view on the channel. And the short version is, if you have not yet reached your full retirement age, there are limits to how much you can make each year. So if you are 62, 63, 64, or 65, and you're still working, you can't make more than $17,000 a year. And if you do, they are going to penalize you $1 for every $2 over the limit. Again, I would encourage you to watch that video if you want to get some more details on that. Today, like I said, we're going to delve a little bit deeper. We're going to talk about what happens if you take Social Security during the year that you turn 66. This gets a little more complicated, but this is important to know. So the year that you turn 66, or whatever your full retirement age is, this is what happens. So here's an example. So Mr. Smith was born in 1953 and his birthday is in July. So Mr. Smith, the year that he turns 66 would be 2019. So in the year 2019, starting in January, he can start making up to $3,780 a month. Okay? Now, if he goes over that limit, he's going to get a penalty. He's going to be penalized $1 for every $3 over the limit. Okay? Now, once he turns 66, once he hits his full retirement age in July, at that point, he can make as much money as he wants. There are no limits to it. So the year that you turn your full retirement age, the limits as far as how much you can receive are much higher. And this is very important to understand, especially when it comes to widow and widower's benefits, for divorced benefits. This comes into play in a lot of situations because a lot of people don't realize that when they take Social Security very close to their full retirement age, they're able to make a lot more money than when they're 62, 63, 64, and 65, right? So again, the year that you turn your full retirement age, the limits are significantly higher as far as what you can make each year. And another bit of fine print that I want to point out to you is that if you do get penalized, let's say you are 62 and you make too much money and you're collecting Social Security and they end up taking away half of your Social Security check in penalties. What a lot of people don't realize is you actually will get that money back. And what I mean by that is, if you lose half of your Social Security when you're 62, when you turn 66, they're going to start giving you a little bit extra. Okay? It takes 15 years for them to get you back all the money that you were penalized, but it starts at age 66, and they just give you a little bit of extra money over 15 years in order to make up for the penalty. So a lot of people don't realize that even though it's a penalty, you will eventually get the money back. This is particularly important for widows and widowers. I talk about that on this channel as well if you want to learn more about widow and widower benefits. But again, today I just wanted to dive a little bit deeper into how Social Security works if you are still working. I hope that helped. I hope you learned something, and be blessed. Thank you for watching my video. If you would like to subscribe, click here. If you would like to watch another educational video, click here. Subscribe here, video here. Subscribe here, video here.